5 practices that I'll briefly skip through. We title Head and Heart, the colors, Steel and Velvet, Stewards, and Alignment. The 4th practice is to unleash stewards in the organization. Stewards have the words at the bottom of this slide. An irrevocable license to lead from the shared values. An irrevocable license to lead from the shared values. Leaders in the organizations that we researched empower other leaders. And they empower them by giving them this irrevocable license to lead from the shared values. They're not empowered just by the policies of the organization. They're not empowered just by the boss saying, I empower you, with the implicit right to withdraw that empowerment at any time. They give people in the organization an irrevocable license to lead by the shared values. Think about the acronym I mentioned before for one of my companies, LITE, L-I-T-E, Leadership, Integrity, Teamwork, Excellence. You're empowered to be a leader. You're empowered to operate with integrity. You're empowered to operate as a good team member and to seek excellence. We give people an irrevocable license to lead by the shared values, empowering them. Because what we discovered is that Triple Crown Leadership, TCL, is a group performance. We think all too often about leadership being with one person, the leader at the top, with everyone else below saying, yes, ma'am, or yes, sir, and being a willing follower. What we're saying is that you need to think about leadership more dynamically, more organically. It ebbs and flows between people. It's kind of like jazz, a group performance which is very, very powerful. Lou Jiren, the CEO, told us leadership at Newsoft is not a single person, not the CEO, COO, or the CFO. We need all the leaders from the bottom up. So how do you empower people? How do you give them the irrevocable license to lead by the shared values? Well, my experience over the years running many different companies is there are some empowering words. You can say to somebody, I trust you. You can say to someone, I believe in you. You can say to someone, I've got your back. I trust you to lead this project. I believe in you. I'll be here to answer your questions. I'll be here to coach you along, but I want you to lead it. And if something goes wrong, I've got your back. Operate by our shared values. I trust you to do that because you fit our colors. You buy into our purpose. You buy into our values and our vision. You've got heart, not just head characteristics. But I trust you. I believe in you. I've got your back. That's the way to unleash what we call culture stewards. Culture is, as I've said before, how we do things here. And you can either have a culture of fear on the left side of the scale there, or a culture of trust where people are working together. And when someone makes a mistake, someone else steps up and fills in for them and say, I'll take care of that. You never hear, that's not my job. Everybody says, I'm a part of this team. And the culture of how we do things here is to operate on trust and to help one another. So what we conclude in Triple Crown Leadership is that everybody should have 2 jobs. Now, I know that sounds crazy, right? But I'm going to tell you everybody should have 2 jobs. Job 1 is their job in IT, or their job in marketing, or their job in human resources. But job 2 is to be a steward for the culture of the organization. That means they have an irrevocable license to lead by the shared values. And when they see someone doing something, even the CEO, they are empowered to say, wait a minute, I'm not sure about that. How does that fit with our shared values? Does that really fit with how we want to operate here? So it gives them a very powerful license to lead, to be a steward.